Alright, so this is part 3. This is the 3rd video of me talking about whether Floyd is the greatest. Alright, I'm doing this video like because of Floyd's comparisons to Ali. I already spoke about Ali more in the first video. Now I'm going to speak on what more on Floyd and the fighters that I feel like people judge Floyd for doing things that a lot of other fighters do. Like, for example, Shane Mosley, when Floyd Mayweather fought Shane Mosley and beat Shane Mosley, everybody says he beat an older Shane Mosley, right? How many fighters did Ali fight that? I mean, no, I ain't even go into that. I'm gonna just stick on Floyd. I'm not even gonna go into that. Now, Shane Mosley was coming off of a win against Antonio Margarito. That was a great performance by Shane Mosley. All right, that was the last time we seen him fight. Nobody was calling Shane old. I know it was like a year and a half after that fight that he fought Floyd. No one was calling Shane too old when he beat the hell out of Antonio Margarito. But when he lost to Floyd, it was because he was too old. But nobody said he was too old when he had Floyd hurt in the 2nd round. Now, I remember that fight, and I had a fight party for that. And I remember, just like I told you earlier in this video, I wanted Shane Mosley to fight. I think Shane Mosley could have been one of the guys that might have beaten Floyd. Shane Mosley, I thought Shane was going to win that fight. You might say I'm crazy, I'm stupid for thinking that at that age, but you guys already seen the fight already. So it's easy for you to say that. Even if you thought Floyd was going to win before that fight, even if you thought Floyd was cherry-picked, I thought Shane Mosley was going to win that fight. Right? And I was one of them idiots that was in the 2nd round. He hurt Floyd. He had him hurt, jumping around and screaming, looking like an idiot. Oh, Shane got this. I was talking so much trash. Shane got this. He hurt him again. I'm jumping around screaming. Oh, he's gonna knock Floyd out. Floyd destroyed him for the rest of the fight. That was the last time I bet against Floyd. I felt so stupid for picking Shane Mosley to win that fight. But you know what? I thought Shane was going to win. And I'm not afraid to admit that, like some of you people on here. Like, you go into this whole mode about, you just bring up all these other fighters. Like Canelo, for example. Now, I remember talking about Canelo and Floyd. I remember saying, and remember hearing people say all the time, boxing fans, people that watch the fights, not just YouTube or anything like that, social media, just period. I never thought Floyd Mayweather would take a fight with Canelo Alvarez. I never thought that he would do that. I thought it was too risky. Canelo's a good boxer. He's too big and he's too strong. Never thought he would come in the ring weighing like way more than Floyd. It just didn't make sense. Based on Floyd Mayweather's pattern on picking fights. Alright? A lot of people thought that Floyd was going to lose to him. After the fight was over, it's like, oh, Canelo was a bum. Why did he fight him? He was young. Canelo had no experience. Isn't that what you want to see? Floyd beat undefeated fighters that are young, that are hungry. But when you see him beat him, it's like, that's nothing. This is what I'm saying. People not giving Floyd the credit that he deserves. Because I knew Floyd would win that fight, but that's one person that I thought was a dangerous fight for him. Because of his size and his punching power. And his boxing ability. But now it's like, that was an easy fight for Floyd. Yeah, it was. After we watch it, it's different when you go in the ring and it's fight night. And Floyd didn't even run. He stood right in front of his face. He actually backed Canelo up a few times. Now let's talk about all the other fighters, like the new guys. Let's talk about. Let me talk about Manny Pacquiao first. Let me just throw that out there. Now the reason why they didn't fight is both of their faults. There's no way you could sit here and be one-sided. There's no way, because Manny Pacquiao didn't want to take the drug test. Okay, he didn't want to take the drug test. Then he finally wanted to take the drug test, and then Floyd didn't want to fight him no more. Then Floyd offered some money, a lot of money. Was it 40 million? They didn't want to do it no more. Then now Floyd's saying he doesn't want to fight him because he doesn't want Bob Arum making money. Like, this is like, it's stupid back and forth stuff. It's nobody's fault. It's both of their faults. I mean, it's both of their faults. All right. They should have. Oh, by the way, that's another fighter that I thought if they fought in 2009, 2008, 2009, I think Floyd, that would have been another challenger fight. Not so much now, but back then, I definitely thought Manny Pacquiao had a great chance of beating Floyd Mayweather, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Even if he didn't, I think he had, even when I said it, Shane Mosley had a shot, I think Manny Pacquiao had a shot at beating Floyd back in his prime, back when he was knocking everyone out. I think he had even a better shot at beating Floyd than probably anybody that I named before. You know, except maybe Shane Mosley, undefeated Shane Mosley. Sergio Martinez is another guy too I didn't bring up. Sergio Martinez is another guy that I felt Floyd should have fought. You know, but anyway, so yo, boom. So I'm gonna bring up some fighters that people name now, like Tim Bradley. Now Tim Bradley, the reason why they ain't fight, and it goes the same between him, Bradley Garcia, Danny Garcia, and Erislandy Lara. You know, Tim Bradley shows way too much respect for Floyd Mayweather. You know, if you're the best fighter, you're undefeated, and you beating all these guys, and Floyd Mayweather is still undefeated, you using excuses like, you know, I want to make my own legacy. I want to make my own legacy. You know, that's not. All right, well, you could make your legacy by beating Floyd Mayweather. I mean, Floyd is still undefeated. He's still active and he's still a champion. Why are you not fighting him? Why are you not calling him out? But Floyd is scared because he's not calling Tim Bradley out. Shouldn't Tim Bradley be calling him out? Or either way, why aren't they fighting? Okay, as far as I'm concerned, Tim Bradley beat Marquez late last year, right after Floyd beat Canelo. Why are they not fighting on May 3rd? Why? Tim Bradley says, well, as long as I'm with Top Rank, I'm never gonna fight Floyd. So that's Floyd's fault? It is partly his fault, but Tim Bradley clearly doesn't have Floyd Mayweather on his radar. He's undefeated. Why is he not fighting Floyd? Why isn't he going ringside and doing what Ali did and sit ringside and call guys out every chance he get? He's not doing it neither. Same with Danny Garcia. Has way too much respect for Floyd. Oh, I want to make my own legacy. All right, start by beating the guy that is the best boxer in this generation. Why isn't he stepping up? You was just fighting on the same card as him. Why aren't you stepping up? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not fair. If you're gonna call Floyd out for ducking people, why aren't these boxers calling him out? His toughest challenges, in my opinion, are not calling him out. Erislandy Lara, same thing. He's calling out Canelo every week. There's a new article of Erislandy Lara saying something about Canelo. That's all he has on his mind. He's calling out Triple G now. He does not have Floyd Mayweather. The only time I ever seen Lara talk about Floyd Mayweather, I read an article recently on Boxing Socialist, and he said something towards the end where he's like, I have a lot of respect for Floyd or whatever because of his way, his style of fight, his defense. And he said, if we were to fight, I think I could beat him. So why aren't you calling him out? Post-fight interviews, Bradley, Garcia, Lara, none of them mention Floyd Mayweather. But it's Floyd's fault for not fighting them. No, it's this era's fault. These boxers don't want to fight the best. They want to keep the littlest, the smallest amount of L's on their record. None of them want to lose. None of them are... Freaking Bradley will fight Manny Pacquiao again. Take that risk. You know, Garcia will take a risk fighting Lucas Matisse, the boogeyman at that time, before fighting Floyd. He'll fight Matisse, but won't fight Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta blame all of these other guys too. Lara too. Lara, I don't know why he's not saying nothing about Floyd. He obviously too, him too. He got too much respect. All of them got too much respect for Floyd. Not Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman got respect, but at the same time, he calling Floyd out. You know what I'm saying? These guys got too much respect. Maybe they don't think that they have a chance at fighting Floyd. But at the same time, you're definitely not going to have a chance if you never say anything. If you want to fight Floyd but don't think you're going to get a chance at fighting him, not talking is not going to get you to fight. Amir Khan almost had to fight just because he has a big mouth. So you got to look at it all on a larger scale. You just can't be blaming Floyd for the fighters that you want to see him fight that he's not fighting. He should be fighting Tim Bradley right now in May 3rd. Both of them are undefeated. Bradley should definitely fight Manny Pacquiao again, but those two should be fighting. Or a Danny Garcia. You overnight Lara fans, don't think we don't know who you are. Because before Lara fought Trout, before he fought Angulo, I've never heard anyone say, oh, Floyd is ducking Lara. Since when? Since when? He's ducking Lara? Are you serious? Lara is not, Floyd is not even on Lara's radar. At what point in Floyd's career was he supposed to fight Lara? See, I understand Paul Williams because he was undefeated. But at what point was Floyd supposed to, just answer that question. What point was Floyd supposed to fight Erislandy Lara? What point in his career? You know, because Lara had a draw with Vanes Martirosyan. Lara had a tough win over Angulo recently. You know, he had a draw with Carlos Molina. He lost to Paul Williams. What point out of all of these fights was Floyd supposed to fight Erislandy Lara? Neither one of them ever said anything about each other. So when was that fight supposed to happen? Before he fought Canelo? Oh, because Canelo lost now. Now he lost, so he was supposed to fight Lara instead of fighting Canelo. Like, what are you guys saying? You know, stop being so biased. Like, I understand what you're saying about Floyd, and I sat here and explained to you guys on fighters that I think Floyd should have fought. But you guys take it a little too overboard with it now. Like, you just throwing any kind of name up there just to prove your point. You guys are willing to over exaggerate to prove that Floyd is a coward and he's a ducker. That's not the truth. I mean, to some point, yeah, but you guys go overboard with it now. You just naming every fighter that's at 147 and 154, which isn't right. So anyway, I'm not gonna keep talking about this. This is my third video. Alright. Do I think Floyd is the greatest? No. Do I think he's the most skilled? I think, in my opinion, he's the most skilled. But you know what bothers me about him? He hasn't proven it because there's so many other fighters that he should have fought. He should have fought Pacquiao. He should have fought Bradley. You know, he should have fought Sugar Shane. He should have fought Miguel Cotto. He should have fought a lot of these guys when they were undefeated or had one loss or something. That's my opinion. I think he's more skilled than everybody else. But do I think he's the greatest? No. No, he's not the greatest. He had to fight these people. And I think it's too late to even change that. All right, so I'm done. Hit up the comment section.